Imagine trying to construct a modern skyscraper using only a Swiss Army knife. It works in a pinch, but you will exhaust yourself trying to tighten every bolt. Relying entirely on a single chatbot to handle all your professional tasks in 2026 is exactly that kind of trap. Early generative models were trained to be conversationalists. They read a massive chunk of the internet to learn patterns, becoming highly proficient at answering general questions. But when you ask one brain to handle everything, it struggles to achieve mastery in any specific field. This processing node represents the bottleneck. Push a generalist to summarize a financial brief, and it invents facts. Ask it to refactor a codebase, and it introduces errors. The market has shifted from monolithic chatbots to a modular constellation of specialized, high-precision models. Reaching the highest levels of productivity today requires building a personalized stack. You curate the precise expert for every stage of your workflow, from initial research to final execution. Persistent friction with a general-purpose tool is often a sign of tool misalignment. In 2026, efficiency is found by deploying a specialized stack. Every professional workflow begins with information. Before we write a single line of a report, we have to gather and verify our data. Answer engines represent a shift in how AI handles information. While traditional models draw from past training, answer engines prioritize live data retrieval. Perplexity AI sends tendrils across the live web, pulling back verified data with direct citations. For private data, Notebook LM retracts those tendrils, forming a protective shield around your specific documents. It acts as a closed-loop library, keeping your data off the public internet. Once the facts are gathered, the drafting phase begins. For professional writing, Claude is often the preferred choice. It produces a natural, nuanced flow that avoids the rigid, predictable patterns found in generalized models. Larger teams use Jasper to maintain a consistent identity. It ingests your brand style guide, ensuring every campaign sounds like it came from the same source. To keep the work moving, tools like OnlyOffice bring these models directly into your editor. This eliminates the need to copy and paste back and forth between a document and an external chatbot. Dividing the workflow anchors the creative process in cited data. When you secure your facts before you start drafting, you ground the final output in reality. The next phase of the stack moves from planning to execution. This is where we build systems, write code, and automate complex tasks. We are moving past simple autocomplete suggestions. The standard is now the autonomous agent, a system that executes the necessary steps on its own. Cursor AI traverses your entire project logic, writing code across multiple files and running tests to ensure nothing breaks. For enterprises, tools like Tab9 lock these operations inside a secure perimeter, providing privacy protections without exposing proprietary code. For terminal-based work, Claude Code functions as a specialized agent. It reads your codebase, plans changes, and runs tests directly in your command line while you oversee the broader architecture. This extends to general web tasks as well. Manus AI can navigate a browser autonomously. Give it a multi-step objective, like researching hardware specs, and it executes those steps without you clicking through the tabs yourself. Zapier MCP serves as the connective tissue between these agents and your other apps. It routes the output of your coding or research agents directly into your project management tools. This shift in technology changes your day-to-day responsibilities. The professional's role is moving away from manual typing toward defining the intent and reviewing the final outcomes. Access to AI is now a universal baseline. From students to senior researchers, everyone has access to the same underlying models. With universal access, the presence of a standard AI chatbot in your browser is no longer a strategic advantage. It is a baseline expectation. The differentiator is your judgment in orchestrating these tools. It is the ability to identify a problem and deploy the exact specialized node required to solve it. Building a competitive workflow in 2026 means treating AI as a modular toolkit to be custom-assembled for specific objectives. Look at your own workflow today and identify a single bottleneck. Swap your generalist chatbot for a specialized expert and see how much friction disappears.